Let's look at how to read a BaZi chart. And there are seven for beginners. Now, do remember this is for a beginner, and then I'm going to share just 7 of them. Okay. The first point you start from is the day master. For a beginner, the first thing you need to start from is the day master because that represents your true essence, your core identity, who you are. So when you're doing a BaZi chart reading for somebody else also, it represents their true essence and their identity. Okay, many likes and dislikes are based on the BaZi the BaZi day master. All right. Then we have the 5 structures. Now, the 5 structures, many people don't understand what it is. The 5 structures is how you operate, your behavioral pattern. Okay, what is your like? What is your dislike? How do you behave under stress? How do you behave when you're happy? How do you behave as a parent? How do you behave as a partner? A business partner can be at work also, or it can be in a marital relationship also. So basically, 5 structures is how you operate. So you start with the day master, then you move to the 5 structures. I'll share a BaZi chart shortly, and I'll show you what to do. Then you go to the 10 profiles. You start with the 10 profiles. Your 10 profiles are your strengths. 10 profiles is your dominant element. Okay. It shows you what you should be doing, the actions you should be taking. So that is the 10 profiles. So basically, when you put the 3 together, you can understand a person very quickly. You look at the day master, you know, they are like this. Then when you look at the 5 structures, you know they behave like this because the 5 structures is dependent on the environment the day master is located in. Okay. Then there's the 10 profiles, which tells you these are their strengths, these are their weaknesses. And as you know, in BaZi, we look at the strengths. We strengthen the strengths and we inform them of their weaknesses. So the 10 profiles informs you of your strengths and your weaknesses, the actions which you should take. Then you have the nobleman. The nobleman, there are 3 kinds of nobleman. The vanilla flavored nobleman, as I call it. Then there is the tidy nobleman. And then there is the divine nobleman. Okay. Now, 3 noblemans have 3 different meanings, but it is the help you receive. Whenever you are stuck, you will look into your nobleman. If you're going through your nobleman luck, or if the month is your nobleman month, or if the day is your nobleman day, or if you have already have a nobleman in your chart, then where is it located? So nobleman is a good way to find the mentors, the teachers, the guides, the people you need in your life to help you move ahead in your life, or rather to become the better version of yourself. These are the people who can guide you towards that path, okay, to live up to your full potential. So then you look into the nobleman. Like when you're reading somebody else's chart, you can tell them, okay, these are the helpful people you have in your life. So if you find these people, do listen to their advice because it works out for you. Okay. Then after that, we have the 4 pillars. Now, the 4 pillars represents the various aspects of your life. It can represent your age, your body part, the people in your life, and it can represent your career, your thinking, your relationships. So basically, various aspects of your life and the relationships with the people associated with the pillars. Okay. Because remember, it's within the pillars that all the interactions take place. Your clash, your harm, your penalty. So, what is being affected? You get that idea from the pillar. Who is affecting or who is being affected? Again, you can read it from the pillar. Okay. Then the natal chart is all static. You're born with the natal chart, right? The luck pillar is the dynamic aspect because when the luck pillar starts, it adds on the dynamic changes. And those are, the dynamic changes which can happen for 10 years. Good, bad, ugly depends on the elemental change of the chart. Okay. But even if it's bad or ugly, it can be turned around because something will be available in your chart which can help you turn it around. Again, that's going to be covered in the BaZi coaching program. And part of it is going to be covered all the elemental interactions. That's the 4 pillar interaction. How to overcome those is covered in TYL program. So, anyways, coming back to this again. So, making the most of opportunities. You base your strategy based on your luck pillar. Okay. The reason being it's 10 years. 10 years is long enough to grow, to scale any business, to change yourself if that's what you want to do, to make your health better if that's what you want to do, to improve your relationship if that's what you want to achieve. So 10 years is good enough to do that. 1 year could be a short term, because you cannot do much in 1 year. At the most, you can have 2 goals. If you are like, a high achiever, you can have 3 goals for 1 year. Okay, you cannot have 10 goals for 1 year, not achievable, not doable. Then you'll average on everything. Okay. Now the annual pillar is another dynamic change which affects all the pillars. Now the annual pillar is just for 1 year. And the annual pillar tells you about the new opportunities or the challenges that you are going to face for that particular year. So the annual pillar is the tactics. You see this, do you guys understand the difference between strategy and tactics? I'm talking strategy and tactics, and I don't know, type of one if you do. Type of one, please, if you do. Yes? Okay. So the strategy, the long-term strategy is based on your luck pillar, not on your annual pillar. Annual pillar is the tactics you deploy to support the luck pillar and your natal chart. So there's a difference between the annual pillar dynamic changes and the luck pillar dynamic changes. Luck pillar dynamic changes, since it's 10 years, it takes a longer period of time. Okay? It's a longer period of time. Annual pillar, since it's a short time, it is faster. You can feel it faster. So you have to move according to your annual pillar, but the long term vision is based on the luck pillar. Okay? How many of you got that? Or was it a satellite dish? Okay, when I was creating this, I was thinking maybe, it'll just go like that. Yeah, okay.
It's like luck pillar is preparation, JB.
Yes, luck pillar is you prepare your strategy. Basically, you decide whether I'm on a war path, I'm on a peace path, or I'm on a, sleeping path. It can be any path. You decide on your path. Annual pillar is the one which tells you about the opportunities that you're getting, okay? The tactics, how will you leverage whatever you have in that 10 years? Okay? All right? Okay. So if you guys have some questions, you can ask them or just raise your hand. And if some of you, would you like to see a chart so that I can show you where these things are located? That way, yes, if you would like to see that, because I don't know if some of you are beginners. Yes? Okay. Let me share this. I think everybody can see the chart. So the first step you would start with is here. 1 second. So the first step you would start with is here. The day master. It's written as day in your chart. Okay, so this is where you will start your reading. That is your starting point. Always remember that. Okay, no deviating from this, especially as a beginner. When you are no more a beginner and you are an advanced practitioner, then you can directly move to pillars, to profile, to structure, depending on the question. Okay, all right, this is writing. Okay, so any of the 4 pillars you can move and you can read. You can do shifting palace, you can do dynamic reading, you can do annual assessment very quickly once you are in an intermediate level. Okay, if you go even further, you can look at the 12 growths phases, and then you can look at the advanced 60 judges and what they mean and where this person is, what is their life purpose. But that is all advanced reading. For beginners, you are always going to start with the day master. A good point to start is the day master. Okay, Then we move next. You'll have to scroll down in the chart and you will see the structure. Okay. So when you move down, you will see this is the 5 structures. In the chart, this is the 5 structures. Okay. So you are going to read this. This is the second thing you will be reading. Okay, when you look here, you will see there's 47%. This is a companion structure. So just by looking at the companion structure, you know that this person is a team kind of person. Okay, can't even go to the bathroom alone. All right, needs somebody to go along with them. Generally, companion structure people are like that. They like to do everything, community, supportive, etc., etc. All right. Then the second one, which is quite close by, is resource. So a high thinker. Okay, analysis paralysis also could be a problem. Mixed with the companion structure, this person does analysis and likes to talk a lot. Okay, companion people will generally talk a lot. All right. So then the next step would be to look at the 10 profiles, which is here. Okay, you look at the 10 profiles. What do the 10 profiles tell you? One second. What do the 10 profiles tell you? Okay, again, we have friend, indirect resource, direct resource, raw wealth, DO, EG, 7K, HO, and then there are 2 missing elements. Now, how do you handle missing elements and what do they mean? This is covered in TYL program. Okay, but how do you change this and overcome everything? That is in BaZi coaching program. Okay, so here you have the friend IRDR. Again, like I said, very high thinking person. Like this person spends a lot of time thinking, has big visions. Okay, like is a visionary, but also is extremely friendly, teamwork, support system, community. These things really matter to this person. Okay, so that's how you read. This is the third step. Okay, this is the third step. Now, once you finish the third step, next step is the nobleman. You have to look for the nobleman. So there are 3 kinds. You will find the nobleman located here. So the nobleman is here. There's the divine nobleman, there is the nobleman, and there is the Taiji nobleman. All right. So how many of you know what's the difference between these noblemen? Between the 3 noblemen. How many of you know this? You do? No? No? Okay. So nobleman is your vanilla flavored nobleman. This guy can help you, they can help you in your whatever issues you have and however, wherever they are located. Like for this person, they have in their chart, this is a way and a she, right? Okay. So in their chart, they have both Taiji nobleman and they have the divine nobleman. Okay. So when you have 2 of the noblemen, there's a difference between these noblemen. Okay. The difference is, one second. The difference is in the guidance you will receive and the kind of nobleman they are. Okay. All right. So when you go up to the chart, you will see the Taiji nobleman and so you have the Taiji nobleman for this person over here. The dog is the Taiji nobleman. Below the chart, you can see it's written as Taiji nobleman. Okay. And then you have over here the next one, again, another Taiji nobleman and the nobleman. All right. So this one is Bue is both nobleman and Taiji nobleman. So basically, in this person's case, they are surrounded by noblemen in their life. Okay, because when you read about the chart, I hope you guys know this. If you don't, then it's something new you're learning. The month and the year represents the external world. The hour and the day represents the internal world. So when you have a nobleman in your external world, it means you always have guidance in your career, in your social life. Okay, somebody or the other will help you. When you have a nobleman in your internal life, there's again guidance which you go out and seek or is within your community. Okay, is somebody there who's within your community. Now, When you have this person, chances are high they will meet their nobleman in the external world, in the social pillar, could be in the company they work in, could be an event they go to, it could be that kind of a person. Okay. Now, when you see this over here, their spouse is the nobleman. Now, this is a very basic way of reading. Okay. Each pillar has their own nobleman. Do remember that. Okay, each pillar, there can be a business nobleman, there can be a career nobleman, there can be a life nobleman, there can be an investment nobleman. Each pillar can have their own set of noblemen. So you have to understand this. It's a little advanced, okay, sorry for that, but you have to understand the nobleman bit. Now, when you look into the luck cycle, okay, we are going into the year chart now because we are looking into the luck cycle. All right. Now, the luck cycle, you will read how does this luck cycle influence these pillars? What does it increase? What does it reduce? Okay. You will base your strategy depending on the luck cycle, not on the natal chart. Depending on the luck cycle, you will base your strategy on that. Okay. And when you go down, you see these relationships. Like I said, the four pillars. When you read your four pillars, you get all the relationship, all the interactions which are happening. This is all over here. It's good to know that there is a three harmony. There's a three harmony, but there's a clash also. How do you overcome the clash? How do you overcome the punishment? I mean, uh, you know, if you tell a person, okay, you got this issue, the next question is going to be, what's the solution? Because there's no point telling somebody that there is a problem. They are probably going through the problem already. Okay, you are just reconfirming the problem. But what's the solution? And you're going to learn this in Transform Your Life, how to overcome this in Transform Your Life. Okay. And furthermore, you're going to learn about when somebody's just asked a conception palace or life palace, that is covered in the BaZi coaching program because that is related to your divine purpose in life. Okay. Now, BaZi can be read in many, many, many ways. So, besides the luck pillar, you also look at the annual and how does that affect? Like I said, luck pillar is the strategy, annual is the tactic, right? There's also another way you can read BaZi. Okay, so BaZi can be read. Let me just change my color and make it. Okay, I made it black. All right. So BaZi can be read this way. All right. It can be read like this. Let me show you the number of ways it can be read. Okay. Then it can be read this way. All right. Then it can be read like this. Are you getting it? Everybody? Yeah, it can be read this way. Then it can also be read this way. Okay, top and bottom, top and bottom. People think BaZi is simple, no? 10 profiles, 5 stems, 5 structures, 10 profiles, day master, 10 day master, end of story. No, it's just the beginning of the story, actually. Okay, then BaZi can be read this way also. Okay, now it's going to be all squiggly all over the chart. It can be read this way also. All right, and it can be read this way also. Right now, all the lines I've drawn all over the chart, it looks, it's like a crazy thing. But think about it. This is just the natal chart I've touched. I haven't even looked at the luck pillar. I haven't even touched the luck pillar or the annual pillar or the life palace or the conception palace. Okay. Now, when you put everything in, can you imagine the number of ways it can be read? Oh, by the way, it can also be read from bottom up. Okay. It can also be read from bottom up. It can be read many, many ways. Many, many ways. Okay. We'll get into that. So we'll get into that one by one. We'll get into all the questions. Yeah. Okay. We'll one by one. We'll get into all the questions. Right now, just hold your thoughts. Absorb first. Okay. First learn, then questions. Okay. 1 second. I stop share. 1 minute. So let's go back to this one. So everybody clear on how you can do your beginner's Baza chart reading, right? These are the 7 steps you simply follow. The day master, 5 structures, 10 profiles, nobleman, 4 pillars, luck pillar, and annual pillar. So just 7 steps. When you go to intermediate level or you are going to a higher level, then you add on more steps. Okay. But right now, this is the way you start. And more advanced reading, the ones I showed in the beginning, that this is what you can build your coaching business on. Baza can be done for Baza wealth coaching, etc., are covered in the programs that we are launching in 2025. So let me quickly share these programs. So we have the core program, which is Transform Your Life Baza. Then we have the Baza Practitioner program. And we have an exclusive and elite program, Baza Mentoring. And of course, there's an in-person 3-day event, Baza Clarity Summit in Mumbai. So let's start off with Transform Your Life Baza, because before you go to coaching program, before you go to mentoring, you have to go through this program, which is Transform Your Life. Now, Transform Your Life has all this in it. It has the Baza Foundation program, it has the Baza Advanced Techniques, then it has the Transform Your Career and Wealth Path, Transform Your Relationship, Transform Your Health, Annual Assessment, Healing Foods, and Soul Path Alignment. Now, let me deep dive into each of the components or each of the modules which will be covered here. So you have initially in the foundation program, you will be going through all the basics. Okay. Basically, you'll be going through the 5 elements, the useful God. Now, useful God is something which most people don't talk about. Okay. We are always focused on the 10 profiles, but useful God is extremely important if you are looking into the health aspect. If you're looking into the business, wealth, and career aspect, then it is the 10 profiles. But if you're looking into the health aspect or longevity aspect, then the useful God comes into play. And useful God is a way to, you have to calculate it. It's a manual form of calculation. It doesn't just happen on its own. It is not there in any of the softwares that I've seen till date. I don't know if any software has it, but I've seen a couple of softwares, it doesn't have it. Okay. So you'll be learning how to calculate the Yongshen or the useful God. You will also learn heavenly stem interactions, earthly branch interactions. You learn dominant element versus useful God, when to use which, Fan in Fu in, then the 10-day masters, and of course all the pillars and the interactions between the pillars. Then after that, we have the advanced Baza techniques, which is, it includes the special charts reading technique, the art of balancing a chart, which is extremely important if you're going to be coaching on mindset, or if you're going to be coaching on spirituality, if you're going to be coaching on health, then you need to balance the chart. If you're doing career, wealth, etc., you're not really bothered about balancing the chart, because then you're focusing on the dominant element. Then taking advantage of the clashes. Just now I just shared that, right? Everything has interactions, all the pillars. So we look into taking advantage of the clashes, overcoming harms, negating destruction, mitigating punishment, shifting palace method, understanding missing elements. Like when we saw the chart in the Baza chart, remember we saw two missing elements at the bottom. So you understand what they mean. Then there's 12 growth phases. And of course, we do the foundation of the 60 jiatsu. Then we move to your career and wealth path. Here you learn how to identify your potential, design your job profile, select industry, changing careers, changing job profile, why and when to make changes, very important, because that's how you guide your clients. Then people skills, knowing the people you work with, entrepreneur, coach, consultant, counselor, which should you be? Okay, business owner also. Business owner is not included, but that will be included in the program. Which is the best business model for you? Should you go franchise? Should you go freemium, premium? Should you be a distributor? Should you be a B2C? Should you be a B2B? Should you just do brick and mortar? Which model is suitable for the person or for you? And understanding your financial health, extremely important. Most people talk about health, they don't know, understand their financial health. Then there's the 2 S's and I, which is saving, spending, and investment. Then the 10 wealth stars or wealth accumulation. Then the 10 gods and wealth. And is rock wealth always bad? And can you make money from property? So, my question to all of you is, when I say, is rob wealth always bad? What happens if the chart has no wealth and is filled with rob wealth? Can that person be rich? Is it possible for that person to be rich? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. How? How? What is the strategy? Friends? Ah, not exactly friends. Anyways, okay. So the strategy is raise funds. Okay. Indirect. Yes. All right. You work in a different way. The model you work in is different than what you would work in if you had the wealth start. Okay. And like right now, Richard shared Rob well sees well, then what happens? But what he didn't share is when that happens, what should you use to overcome it? So, and that's covered in this program. Then we have in this program, we have transform your relationship, your best friend, your friend circle, your work relationship, finding and retaining love, relationship with parents, siblings, in laws, spouse, your sexual life, LGBT relationships, compatibility, parenting bonding, and parenting nurturing. Then in this program, we also have transform your health, five elements, health issues and diseases, 10 gods and your health, because I believe health is wealth. Yes, how many agree? Health is wealth? You just move the H and the W, yeah? It's the same. Yeah? Yes. So 10 gods and your health, heck yes. Yeah. So then step by step health analysis, ladies' health. Now, ladies' health is a little different than your men health, okay, men's health. So, and ladies' health is something most people don't teach. So, ladies' health is covered over here, auxiliary stars and health, accidents and surgeries, improving health using BaZi. So, in this section, you will also learn what kind of treatment is suitable. Okay. And then we have the annual assessment in BaZi, which provides you with a detailed understanding of the energies and influences impacting your life for the upcoming year. Like I said, you do the analysis, and this is how you give tactics, or the tactics you use to improve your life in using BATSA. So annual assessment is basically your yearly roadmap for success. So you know what is favorable during a particular time. Should I focus on my career or should I focus on my relationship? Should I focus on my health or should I focus on my spiritual side? So you understand that by doing the annual assessment. This is of course a bonus. And then the second bonus we have is the healing foods. Healing foods is based on your personal Baza 5 structures and elements. It's basically understanding the ailments you could face and where your energy could be stuck, and you discover which main organs are affected and if there's an imbalance, and what kind of food you should avoid according to your personal Baza 5 element structure. Okay. And then you have the soul path alignment, where you discover your true spiritual self. Now, this is based on the 60 Jatsa and, of course, on the Life Palace and the Conception Palace. So, how many of you know that what the Conception Palace means? Do any of you know what the Conception Palace means? No? No? Okay. The Conception Palace is basically your soul palace. Okay. The Life Palace is your mind palace. So, in the Bhaja itself, you can see the mind palace and the soul palace, and you can guide the person accordingly. But in there, we overlap the 60 jatsas. Okay, and that's how we guide the person. You'll also be overlapping the 12 growth stages, but that happens in the Batsa coaching program, not in this program. Okay. So this is what our student said. When Jayashri launched Badza CRW program, I asked her if I could learn Badza. She checked my Badza chart and said that I could. I was apprehensive in the beginning as I'm already learning feng shui, but Jashri makes learning easy and she has a lot of patience. Her biggest plus is that she answers nearly all of my questions. And this was one of my first students. Her name is Nikita. And this is what Nikita said about me. In fact, my students are sitting right here, right now. Some of my students, yeah. So you can ask them if I do have the patience and if I do answer the questions, yes or no. Okay. In fact, they'll be typing in the chat. You could watch the chat. So, Transform Your Life program is for you if you want to discover how to transform your life, become the best version of you, understand yourself and those around you, improve your performance at work, make your money work for you like profitable investments, know the cyclical ups and downs in your life, find your spiritual path, lead a healthy life, have fulfilling relationships, and you want to make informed decisions. Okay. Now you have to decide whether you want to pin the tail on the donkey's ass by being blindfolded. Basically, you're making decisions by being blindfolded, or do you want to make informed decisions? So that decision is up to you. Do you want to know what is going to happen, which path I should take, what is my next step, where should I go, what should I do, who is beneficial for me, who can help me grow, who is toxic for me, who is pulling me back? If you want to know all that and make informed decisions in your life, then this program is for you. And it is basically for people, basic Badza to intermediate Badza. That's how far this program goes to. And what you will achieve through Transform Your Life program, there my students are writing most patient teacher I know. Bharat says, yes, JB is very patient, endlessly. Yeah. And yes, very patient teacher. All of them are saying that. Okay. So gain deep self awareness about yourself, understand yourself and those around you. You can elevate your relationships, you can uncover your unique abilities, advance your career, boost financial well being, enhance your health, optimize your diet, and transform your inner world. Basically, you cultivate inner peace and resilience. You empower others, you develop the skills to guide and support others on their journey as well. Because with this program, you will be able to start your Bhajan practice. Maybe you won't be able to do a niche Bhajan practice, but you will be able to start your Bhajan practice because you'll have enough information and you know most stuff which is basic to intermediate level. All right. And these are the tools which are included. Banjit, transformer link to share করে দিবা student link নহয় বেলেগটো, okay? So there's the link and the chat. You can see the tools which are included are the slides, the cheat sheets, Badza practical sessions. Basically, we'll be doing reading, Badza chart readings. There'll be live class, there'll be video class, and there's 1 year Badza software. Now, class and Q&A sessions will be held, morning sessions. There are certain morning sessions which will be 8 a.m. Singapore, 11 a.m. Sydney, 4 p.m. LA, 7 p.m. New York. Another morning sessions will be 8 a.m. India, 10:30 a.m. Singapore, 1:30 p.m. Sydney, 6:30 p.m. LA, 9:30 p.m. New York. Classes begin on 14th of uh, 14th of February. Spain, Cynthia, you have to. Are you CEST by any chance? Are you a Central Time or Central European Standard Time? You'll have to adjust and see. Okay, Cynthia? With London, with London. Okay, you can because I've given the time in London. 7 p.m. India, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 1:30 p.m. London, 6:30 a.m. LA, and 9:30 a.m. New York. So we are going to repeat like today, supposing we have a class in the morning. So after 2 days or 3 days, there'll be a class in the evening. And my classes, our classes, we generally have a timetable ready. It's not that, we announce 2 days prior to the class. We give you a timetable for at least a month or 2 months so that you know when your sessions are and which one you would like to attend. We have Q&A sessions and classes also. So this is what one of my students say. Jayashree and the team always provide great courses with great values. At the end of course class, the students will 100% learn the subject since the teaching styles are very conducive to learning. The notes are organized and well prepared with homework to help students understand and apply the knowledge with lifetime access to the class materials. Live classes are invaluable where students can ask questions and get answers directly. Just like in a classroom environment where participation and Q&A enforce learning, All in all, highly recommended and one of the best teachings classes I have attended. Kang Chen, and he's a student of my Feng Shui program, my BaZi program, my Chimen program, my Xuan Kong Dagua program. So he's been a student in all my programs. So tiandirenacademy.com/transform. Now, this is the fee. You have the one-time fee of $3,300. Now, this is a super early bird fee offer. This is ending on 9th November, which is day after tomorrow. So if you would like to enroll, then please check out the link, tiandirenacademy.com/transform. We have a 2-month plan for 1650 per month, and there is a 12-month plan for 330 per month. Now, students, existing students of of Tiandi Run Academy. There's a separate link for you all. Just send in an email or in the student telegram group. You can just send a message. I'm interested, and we'll share the link there. Transform Your Life Alumni, that is 2022 batch. You have a separate link. Again, write to us and we will share the link, or just put it in the telegram group, your student telegram group, and we'll share the link. How many months is this course? It's 3 months. Rani, it's 3 months. Okay. All right. So the link is tiandirenacademy.com/transform. Now, Banjit, link to share Koridiba, Arebar. So the link is in the chat. If you want to check it out, do look into it. Now, the next one which we have is the BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program. And those of you who want to write an email to us or have more questions, we are sharing the email also. Mail at jayashreebose share koridiba. Tinku, share koridiba. So the next one is BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program. Now, this is for serious coaches and practitioners. Like if you are already an intermediate student and you want to go further and you want to provide niche consulting for your clients, then this is the program for you. If you want to build a business in BaZi, then this is the program for you. You start with Transform Your Life and you continue on to BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program. Now, the BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program includes all of Transform Your Life program. Okay, includes everything in Transform Your Life. And it also includes advanced BaZi, applied BaZi, build your BaZi practice, BaZi and soul path, BaZi wealth mastery, BaZi career and business mastery, accessing your hidden potential, that is mindset, growth mindset by Coach Rasmik. Then you have BaZi health and healing program by Melanie, and you have BaZi parenting and relationship mastery. So basically, you have advanced BaZi. Here you learn advanced BaZi techniques. You learn divine purpose blueprint, conception, and life palace. Somebody was asking. Okay, then you have the advanced 60 jiatzes. Then we are going to go through one of the BaZi classics, which is the Tian Sui. Now, and then we have annual assessment and then BaZi date selection and Chimen for BaZi. So basically, the idea behind the BaZi coaching program is that I have put in my 9 years of learning BaZi from 12 masters. Three of them have already passed away. God bless their souls. May they rest in peace. Okay, so I have taken all that knowledge and put it into this program because at that time when I was learning, there was no online learning. Even now, they don't give online learning, and we had to visit the place. We had to travel. I had to travel. So there's travel, there's energy, there's costs. Everything was extremely high, and it took time because I had to wait. This teacher would announce like this: what I'm sharing with you is from various teachers. It's not just from one teacher or two teachers. It is 12 teachers. It's not a joke. Learning from 12 people and going to 12 different places to learn from. And it took me nearly 9 years to learn all of this. And of course, I have the practical experience in it because I've been practicing since 2002. So going ahead, in this BaZi coaching program, we also have applied BaZi. So remember when initially I showed you this is the niches you can build your niche in BaZi coaching. So we are going to teach you exactly how we'll do that. So there's the BaZi career path analysis, BaZi strengths and challenges blueprint. Then there's the BaZi business strategy, BaZi parenting compass, strategic wealth path with BaZi, BaZi relationship dynamics, BaZi health and nutrition alignment, and you have divine path analysis, which uses BaZi and Chiman both. Okay, then we have the BaZi Health and Healing Program, which will be done by Melanie, of course. And you understand the five elements, the body associations and organ functions, healing foods versus harmful foods, customizing your diet with BaZi, TCM diagnosis, reading tongues, faces for health insights, blood chi and health, unblocking stuck energy, balancing vital nutrients, vitamin D, B12, and hormonal health. Okay. Then we have assessing your hidden potential. Now, this is a growth mindset program by Coach Razmik Markasian. He was here, but I think he has left. All right, because he had another appointment, a prior appointment. Anyways, so here you will be going to unlock your potential for change. Badze can tell you what the issue is in the mindset. Okay, like you could be telling the person the 10 profile shows that this person can be a millionaire or a billionaire or a multi millionaire or can do this, etc., etc. But if the mindset is not right, and you see that in the chart, that this person, how much ever I tell this person to do, this person is not going to move. Okay, because in this they are stuck in the mindset. Because part of this program also will teach you about chakra blockages, Badza and chakra blockages, so you know where exactly the blockage is. Now if they have a blockage in the mindset, you can see that from Badza. But to move them or to change their mindset, you'll have to talk to them and give them certain thing, guide them in a certain particular manner. And that's where Coach Razmik comes in. He'll teach you how to unlock the potential for changes, mastering a success driven mindset, effective communication for impact, closing skills for high value clients. Now, that is also important. Breakthrough strategies for success. Then you have Badza parenting and relationship mastery, which is Badza for relationship dynamics, parenting with Badza, understanding your child's element, conflict resolution and emotional balance through paths are extremely important. Okay, especially if husband, wife fighting, children fighting, everybody fighting, then conflict resolution definitely needed. Then nurturing your child's strengths with Badza and family dynamics. And then we have build your buzzer practice. That is basically how to set up and run your practice. Best pricing strategy, the art of sales, or what we call closing, choosing your clients. Okay, how do you choose your clients? My technique is the nobleman technique, but you learn this in this. Okay, maybe I'll share it in TYL also, but this is how you learn how to choose your clients. Because if you are not choosy about your clients and you work with everybody, some people will get results, some won't. That does not help your reputation. But if you are choosy about your clients, your reputation building and your referrals will be better, good quality, because these are people who are listening to you, taking the steps required, and they are seeing the results. And then finally, when they see the results, word of mouth, basically, they refer you to someone else. That's how you grow your business. Okay. Then, how do you deal with pesky clients? Client retention and ascension, and creating a client funded model, which is very important. If you're going to be learning this subject and if you're going to be doing a business using Badza, a Badza business, then you need to create a client funded model. Basically, they pay for everything. Okay, the clients pay for everything. How? I'll teach you that in this program. So then in this Badza coaching program, you also have Badza and Soul Path. Basically, Badza and spirituality, finding your divine purpose, five elements and the soul path, 10 soul essences, then 60 jhajas and the spiritual alignment, chakra alignment using Badza, and unlocking wealth potential by clearing spiritual blocks with Badza. Basically, again, there could be chakra blocks and those you need to clear off. And how can you grow your wealth potential by clearing those blocks? All right. Then we have Badza Wealth Mastery, which includes golden verses of Badza Wealth, wealth building strategy, timing your investments, financial loan sources, retaining wealth. A lot of people who can make money, but they can't hold on to money. So, how do you hold on or retain the money that you've made? Legacy planning, wealth for next generation. Okay. Then you have BaZi career and business mastery. So golden verse, BaZi career and business, the right kind of increment, salary and bonus and perks and options. Which one should you go for? Which one should you guide your client to? Mentors, finding the people who can help you take the next step. Personal branding, your leadership style, hiring the right people, retaining your employees, and funding your business. Sometimes your client might come and tell you, I am having a issue with wealth. Okay. But the issue might not be wealth. It could be basically an operations issue or an HR issue. The HR issue is basically employees don't stick around in the company or in the business and they keep changing. And because the employees keep changing, the customer relationship gets affected. Because today the customer is talking to person A, the next, after 1 week, is talking to person B. And the new employees also take time to adjust. So the issue where the wealth is getting affected is because there is no employee retention. Employees are going off. They are not retaining the employees, because of which every time they're spending on training the employees, then employees leave, the new employees come in, business gets affected, profit margins get affected. So, how do you fix that issue using BaZi? So, that is also extremely important. So, that bit you learn in BaZi, career and business mastery. And included in this program itself is the BaZi Clarity Summit, which I'm so looking forward to in May, because it's the first in person event we'll be hosting. And this is the exclusive bonus, which is included in the BaZi coaching program. Manjeet, ye link to share koi riba. So this is what my client says. In 2012, I came to Jayashree with one goal: financial freedom. At that time, I just had 380,000 rupees, which is $4,500. Today, in 2024, my net worth is INR 49.7 crores, which is around 6 million, with a monthly income of INR 3.5L, which is $41.9 thousand, $41,970. The transformation has been incredible, and it's all because of Jashri. What sets her apart is her practical approach. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. When others told me my chart was bad, Jashri said, yes, but. That but was the turning point. She found the way forward when no one else could, showing me how to turn challenges into opportunities. Now, Jashri amplifies your strengths 100x and makes you aware of your weaknesses. She doesn't hold your hand when you're down. Instead, she pushes you to move ahead. No looking back, no regrets. Her strategies work if you're ready to take action. Working with Jashri has not only given me financial freedom, but also the confidence to face anything life throws my way. Now, when I talk about this client has a zero wealth star. So when astrologers saw her chart, and it's filled with resource. You can say she's a resource person with all the 49.7 and 380,000. She's very specific. A resource person will generally write like this. Okay. So her chart is filled with resources and raw wealth, resource and love wealth, and there is zero wealth. So whichever astrologer looked at her chart said it was a bad chart and she could not do anything about it. When I met her, she was in her late 40s. Now she is in her early 60s. Okay, late 40s, early 60s. She's reached 60 now, 61, I think so. Yeah. So for her, when I told her, well, there's an opportunity and we can make the changes, and we did. Okay, we did, in the sense she had certain resources which I said you could use and build. Okay, so person who didn't have anything, and most of my students know her chart, they know her property also, because it's what she has is crazy. Like she has a knife-shaped property, which I showed, I think, in hexacode recording session, and that knife-shaped property was said to be extremely bad, and she couldn't do anything in that property. That's where we built all her real estate, and one of the apartment complexes she has, and it's running well. 100% occupancy rate. If you are a real estate owner, 100% occupancy rate is rare in real estate market. you know the acceptable occupancy rate is 80%. Even that is considered high. She's got 100% occupancy rate in each and every property of hers. Not 90%, not 80%, 100%. Okay. So BaZi practitioner coaching program, who is this for? BaZi practitioners and enthusiasts ready to deepen their expertise and broaden their services. Feng Shui, Qigong, and Vastu professionals looking to enrich their practice by adding BaZi to their offerings. Aspiring Chinese metaphysics entrepreneurs, those aiming to transition to a client-funded model and boost their income. Dedicated change makers, individuals passionate about guiding clients towards profound life changing results through BaZi, personal growth seekers, basically people who are eager to foster meaningful transformation in their own lives and positively impact their families and loved ones. So, this is who the BaZi practitioner program is for. Now, this program is by application only. You have to fill in an application form. Once you fill in the form, you will be, whether you're accepted or rejected, you will be notified. Once you are notified, you have to appear for an interview. Once you pass the interview, only then can you enroll for the program. So it is by application only. It is not, you cannot go click and, it's not an open enrollment. Transform Your Life is open enrollment. This is not open. This is via application and interview process. So this program is 6 to 8 months. There'll be 8 live, there are a lot of live group sessions by me, Coach Rasmig, Melanie, Shibrita, Richard, Brianna. And it also includes your Transform Your Life 2025 program. It also includes the bonus of BaZi Clarity Summit, which is a 3-day in-person event. There's a dedicated Telegram group, cohort and practical application-based learning, and you get a BaZi practitioner certification. And during the program, students will have to submit 10 BATSA reports. The link is already in your chat. So if you're interested, you can go and look at it. So basically, there are 5 steps in your BATSA journey. There's a traditional methods. You learn the traditional methods like Di Tian Sui is traditional BATSA classic. Golden verses is traditional BATSA classic again. Then you have the 60 jiazes, again traditional BATSA. And then we blend in the modern methods, as in methods which are suitable for the 21st century, not when BaZi was developed. Okay, these classics were written long, long time back. So how do we, take the traditional method and apply it in the modern world? We look into the different aspects. You gain clarity, and then you also learn application of BaZi, how to apply BaZi. So again, the group session timings, you have morning session, evening session. You see, we are basically catering to the entire world. That's the reason we have morning and evening sessions. So the link is www.tiandirenacademy.com/BaZi coaching. Now, this is what one of my students, Olivia, has said. I love the way you teach different techniques of reading, tackle different problem solving, and how you manage to give us all the information we might need using real world examples. So we can then apply all the knowledge into any situation we might have. It connects all the dots, and now it makes much more sense to me. This is what Olivia has said. I think Olivia is sitting here for the event. All right. And this is BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program. This is the fees. And of course, if you want different payment plans, that is also available. But do remember, you have to pass, you have to apply first, you have to get accepted, appear for the interview, and only after that, if you are selected, will you get a seat. So 30 seats were available when I first announced it, but now there are only 23 seats available, and the offer ends on 9th November. So basically, if you're applying for the program to be eligible for this offer, you need to apply by 9th November. So the one-time fee for this program, for the super early bird fees, is 12,997. There's a 2-month plan for 6,499 per month, and there's a 12-month plan for 1,299 per month. There are other payment plan options. Also, you can write to us and we'll inform you. But prior to that, remember, you have to apply for the program. If you get selected, then you have to go for the interview process. And then if you pass, then only will you get a seat in the BaZi practitioner coaching program. When I launched my feng shui coaching program, I had received around 47 or 48 applications. Only 22 of them got through. So I am selective about whom I work with. Again, like I use my own technique. I am being selective about whom I'll be teaching and whom I'll be coaching. So, BaZi practitioner coaching program, if you're interested and to be eligible for this particular fees, this super early bird fees rate, you need to apply by 9th of November. So the link is already there. You can check it out. And then after the BaZi coaching program, we have mentoring. Now, mentoring is not for everybody. I'm just saying it plain and simple. It's not for everybody. I received 4 applications, 2 people, and the seat is limited. It's only for 5. 2 are already gone. There are 3 left. And this is one on one. And I am being super selective when I work one on one. I'm selective about my clients. I'm being selective in my mentoring program also. So this is going to be absolutely one on one. But along with that, you also have access to all the programs. So if you are an entrepreneur, business owner, BaZi coach, or consultant, you're looking to master BaZi strategies to generate wealth, achieve clarity, take control of your destiny, then this program is for you. If you're already running a successful business or practice, but know you can achieve greater financial success, then this program is for you. You want to leverage your BaZi knowledge and expertise to build multiple revenue streams through high ticket offerings, consultations, courses, program, then this program is for you. You are seeking to attract high ticket clients, high value clients, and influence your audience more effectively with personalized BaZi strategies, then this program is for you. You want to align your health, mindset, relationship with your BaZi chart, learning from experts in traditional Chinese medicine, growth mindset, relationship dynamics, then this program is for you. And if you're ready to build a strong support system around you, gain personal mentoring, and implement systems that allow you to scale, systemize, and sustain your business growth while living on your own terms, then this program is for you. So this program is only open to 5 people. I forgot to cut. Only 3 seats are available. 2 have already gone. And it's suitable for you if you want custom solutions, convenience, speed, exclusive one on one sessions, and exponential growth. Basically, immediate access. As soon as Transform Your Life program starts, you get immediate access. You don't have to wait for, one module to release, next module to release. You get all of it together. You get immediate access to BaZi coaching program as soon as it starts. All the modules, all the lessons. Then you have bonus, which is the BaZi Clarity Summit in 2025. And you get VIP bonus. Okay. It is VIP dinner, one extra day in the BaZi Clarity Summit. You have all those extras. And then you have one-on-one sessions with all the mentors, SOS sessions with all mentors, custom solutions specific to your needs, and custom BaZi training specific to your needs. So this is in the BaZi coaching program. It is basically you have to go through group coaching. Okay. We release the timetable to you. In BaZi mentoring program, you get our calendar and you book your time slots according to your convenience. Of course, according to our availability and your convenience. You have 20 minutes group slots, you have 45 minutes, you have 1 hour also. So depending on which you want, you can go select that. Welcome, Cynthia, but you have to understand mentoring. I'm being extremely selective, okay? So if you apply also, don't get disheartened if you are rejected, because then you can go apply for BaZi coaching program. When I reject, when I'm being selective, I use a BaZi formula itself, which is the Nobleman formula, of course, designed by me. And I want to help the person succeed. So therefore, it's like I am extremely selective whom I'm, helping or who I'm picking for the BaZi mentoring program. So this is what you can achieve for yourself and your client if you want. And this is one of my clients whom Shubrata and I worked along with in 2021. So in 2021, I was earning $198,000 a year, and my marriage was falling apart. Emotionally, I was a mess. I consulted Jashi. In fact, when she came to me, the first thing she told me, I am not keeping any ducks in any room. I am tired of all ducks in all the rooms. Okay, she, because she had gone to some feng shui consultant and many people. She had been to many people to solve her problem, but and many people told her that she was going to have a divorce. So, anyways, let me continue reading. She asked me what I wanted, and my answer was simply a happy family. Jayashri just didn't give me hope, she gave me a plan. Within a year, not only did my relationship stabilize and improve, but I also landed a $480,000 annual package with housing and perks. Remember, I said I'll teach you what to get. Do you want a bonus? Do you want perks? Do you want options? Do you want shares? So she's a salary, she's a job holder. And that year it was good for perks. Okay. And she got the housing also. I went from struggling emotionally and financially to nearly 3xing my income and rebuilding my family life. A standout moment was when I was interviewing for two senior roles at major MNCs. I had my heart set on one, but Jayashri advised me to reconsider, citing internal issues and challenges with the merger the company was going through. So basically, she had applied for two MNCs. One of them was going through a merger because of which her position was created. So she wanted that one. But I told her, don't go for that because there's going to be a problem. Okay. And then it did happen. And this is in 2021. If you read the news of 2021, you will find that the EY merger, EY Middle East was going through a merger and it fell through. The discussions went on for 2 years. Final stages, it just fell through. So I remember her laughing when I asked if she had insider information because she was so spot on. As it turned out, the company was in midst of a merger that after 2 years of negotiations just fell through during the final stages, and the role I had been eyeing disappeared. Thanks to Jashri's insight, I chose the second option, which has since proved to be the best decision for my career and financial future. Jashri's ability to see beyond the surface and provide actionable advice has been nothing short of remarkable. Her guidance helped me to rebuild my marriage and transform my financial trajectory in just 1 year. For someone in a high level role like mine, that kind of precision and insight is invaluable. Without her, I would not be where I am today, both personally and professionally. Mentoring or link to share Koridiba, Banjit. So, the BATSA mentoring program includes Transform Your Life, all of Transform Your Life. It includes the BATSA practitioner coaching program. It also includes the exclusive bonus. In fact, you have VIP sitting. You have one extra day during the 3 day summit. So, for you, it will be a 4 day summit. You have one on one sessions, in person sessions with all the coaches. You have a VIP dinner and VIP lunches with the coaches. So, all the VIP, package is for you during the Clarity Summit. Now, monthly BADS one-on-one mentoring sessions live with me. So you're going to get 12 calls. You get 6 20-minute SOS calls. Basically, those are emergency calls. And of course, this depends on my availability. Also, if I'm in the air, as in I'm flying somewhere, you might not get me. So you are going to have access to me directly. You have accountability and feedback reports also. So transform your health with Melanie Norman's expertise. You have personalized health coaching and you get 4 45-minute sessions with her. And you get, traditional Chinese medicine, Bazi and dietary therapy guidance, 18 dietary guidelines, which is the longevity diet. And you get 3 20 minutes SOS calls with her. Then you have Transform Your Career Path with Rihanna. You get 3 45-minute sessions with her, 3 20-minute sessions with her, and of course, your Badger strength and weakness profiling and Badger profiling. Then you get crisis management with Richard. So 3 45-minute sessions, 3 20-minute sessions, and basically you learn Badger under pressure how to handle. When you are under pressure, how do you utilize Badger to show you the path, to show you the way, and crisis management Badger techniques. Then you have Unleashing Your Hidden Potential with Rasmik. Again, all one-on-one sessions, weekly private sessions over a maximum of 6 months, 4 monthly 45-minute sessions, 4 monthly 20-minute sessions, and 8 accountability report feedback. And then you have Master Your Relationships with Shubrata, 4 45-minute one-on-one sessions, 4 20-minute SOS calls, customized BaZi relationship guidance, and customized BaZi parenting guidance. And why BaZi mentoring program? Basically, it shows you you get exclusive access to me. All right, you can leverage the power of proven BaZi strategies for wealth, health, relationship, and spiritual alignment, and you get the expertise of my entire elite mentoring team, which includes Razmek, Melanie, Shubrata, Rihanna, Richard. So I like the courses. This is what Fabio has said. I think Fabio is also here. I'm not too sure. He's also one of my students. I like the courses on BaZi TYL program. He was a TYL 2022 student and Feng Shui FSYH program with Jashri and her team, Shubrata, Richard, and Rihanna.
Yes,
Both
sister.
both TYL and FSYH programs are designed for total beginners and more advanced students like me who have learned many beautiful things from Dato Joy app. In learning from different teachers, I can have more viewpoints about those subjects and understand them better. Every subject is well explained by Jayashri and her team, so it's easy to understand. There are a lot of notes, slides, a lot of hours online, lifetime access to replay, very important for future reference. Jayashri answers all the questions so that everyone can understand, and this is what she and her team work for. Students who want to study with an open mind at the end of the course are at a level of deep understanding of the subject and can apply this in real life. At the end of the class course, I say, yes, worth the effort. And last but not the least, with beautiful and wonderful classmates too. So this is what Fabio has said about our programs. He's also been our Chimen program. He's been in our Feng Shui coaching program, Feng Shui Bazi program, Feng Shui Your Home program, Shuan Kong Dagwa program. So Fabio is a student who's been studying with us for a long time. So the Bazi mentoring program is limited to 3 seats, not 5. 2 have already gone. Now, this is also application and interview process. You need to apply for the program. If you get selected, then you'll be called in for an interview. If you pass the interview, only then can you get admission. However, to be eligible for the super early bird fees, you need to apply prior on or before 9th of November. So the one-time fee is $27,000. The 2-month plan is 13,500 per month, and we have a 12-month plan for 2,700 per month. The link is already shared, and if you're interested, you can apply for the program. So basically, now we have the Clarity Summit, which is happening in Mumbai in May. This is limited to 45 attendees. 50, it was initially 50, but 9 have already gone. So limited to 41 attendees now. 3 days in-person event, 6 speakers. There's gala dinner, networking opportunity, 1 year replay access, and it includes lunch and tea. So all you have to do is come there, okay, for 3 days and attend the event. Now this event for the mentoring students, it becomes a 4-day event and not a 3-day event. They get 1 day extra. All right. Now, BaZi Clarity Summit again is limited to 41 seats, not 50. One-time fee is 4997, and the offer ends on 9th of November. The super early bird fees. 2 months plan is 2499 per month. 12 months plan is 499 per month. So this is how your BaZi journey looks. If you want to go from beginner to intermediate level, you start off with Transform Your Life. If you want to go from intermediate to pro level, then you go for the BaZi practitioner coaching program. Now, if you are an extremely busy person, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you cannot wait for coaching, group coaching sessions, and you want immediate access, and you want one-on-one laser focused sessions, then BaZi mentoring program is for you. And if you want to come for the in-person event, which is in-person live BaZi training, we are hosting a Clarity Summit in May 2025 in Mumbai. So you have four options to choose from. You can go for any one of them. So basically, it starts with Transform Your Life, which is $3,300 or $330 for 12 months. Then there's the Budget Clarity Summit, which is happening in May. So you can, it has a one-time fee of 4,997 or it is 499 for 12 months. And then there's Budget Coaching Program, which includes Transform Your Life. It includes Budget Clarity Summit and the Budget Practitioner Coaching Program, that is 12,997 or 1299 per 12 months. And there's the Badza Mentoring Program, which is $27,000 or 2,700 into 12 months. And that includes Transform Your Life, Badza Practitioner Coaching Program, Badza Clarity Summit, and personalized mentoring, one-on-one mentoring sessions. Now, if you're interested in any of these programs, do remember these rates are applicable till 9th of November, midnight. After that, these rates are gone and the fees will increase. So if you want to apply for the BaZi Practitioner Coaching Program or the BaZi Mentoring Program, please do so prior to 9th of November. Are there other plans available, payment plans? Yes, they're available. And Tiandiren Academy existing students have a different link for the programs. And also TYL students, TYL alumni students of 2022 batch, they have a different link and a different rate for the programs. So if you're interested, do send us an email. গোটেই কেইটা link একেবাৰে share কৰি দিয়া, coaching program, mentoring program, transform your life, clarity summit. So all the links have been shared in the chat. Okay, you can go, you can check it out.